All right, next customer. All right, we'll see how this goes. This guy is used oil, used coolant, new coolant. Although I am missing my tanks, so we're gonna figure out what's going on. Leave the truck running. I was just about to walk in there and be like, what happened?
Yeah, but I moved my tanks over here for now, and I bet this sucker, God, maybe ain't that much in it. I would have thought there was a ton. That's half.
About half, okay.
Anyhow, yeah, hardly any coolant, but this is where I'm at now.
Okay. All right, let me move the truck. I should be able to be just fine if I just move alongside right here.
Yep.
And I can run my line so you don't have to move the truck. Do some used coolant first. All right. That's that. Time to do the billing. These guys usually write a check at the time of service. So I'll skip through all that and I'll see you guys as soon as we get back into the truck. I got 2 customers that are back to back. I didn't bring you guys along for the last one because it's pretty easy. It's just used oil drum. They never really have any oil in there very often because all they do is like truck lift kits and things like that. So differentials don't take a lot. These guys take new coolant, dyes, and brake cleaner. So let's go in and check and see what they got. It's always a good time when your tanks are blocked. Oh crap! Brake cleaner. Still good on coolant. Still really good on coolant. Let's see if they want to do a drum brake clean. Alright. These guys are good on new coolant. Dyes, since they haven't used their coolant, the dyes are still good to go, but they are almost out of brake cleaner, so we are going to hook them up with the drum brake clean. We gotta tighten these. We are in Phoenix, so it gets kind of hot outside. These brake clean drums, if you do not vent them, they will explode like an egg. So let me get this up and get it to where I can get the cart underneath it. billing information. We'll be right back. All right, that one is done. Still good on gold coolant, but they were out of brake clean, so went ahead and got them a drum of brake clean. Now we're gonna head off to Queen Creek. This one's gonna be one of the more difficult ones because their entrance has been under construction for months now, and so it gets it hard to get in there and be able to get the truck straight so that I can back down. But we're gonna do our best. All right, I'll see you guys over there. This one we gotta pull out onto the street, straighten us out so that we can go and back in. Quarter of a ton for that, but we'll get them topped off. This customer in particular, you don't have to ask. It's corporate stop. So I'm the vendor, so I just do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done and then take the invoice in. Gallons. Alright, we're gonna do the bill. Alright, what I just did cannot be filmed, or at least I didn't get permission to do so. So that's alright. We're gonna respect every customer's wishes. You know, some people feel okay about the camera, some people don't. That's fine. You know, it is private property, so I'm not gonna push the limit too much because it's private, and You know, if they don't want to be on camera, they don't want their you know, property on camera, we're going to respect that, and we're not going to do it. We are at the next location. What's up, dudes?
How's it going?
Did they tell you about the
Using the other one before you fill? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure, because like I'm always topping this one off, but this one sits dormant. So I'm like, can have him do this one and get this one down, because it's been sitting for quite some time now. So yeah. Well, you guys are still good then. Anything else you guys need or no?
Nah.
No.
I think we're okay for right now.
Okay.
Alright, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, guys.